What's going on, y'all? It's Randy, back with a new video. We just finished up camping at Lone Rock Beach in Lake Powell, Utah. Right over the Arizona border. But we are gonna head to White Pocket today, and we're gonna stop kind of along the way. There's a hike I want to do called the Toadstools. So that's the plan for today. It's 10:30, got a little late start. Diesel heater wasn't working last night, got down to 40, but that was still doable with my sleeping bag and blanket. I actually slept better that night than the night before. So anyways, yeah, so we'll get on the road here and I'll let you guys know. Alright, we made it to the Hoodoos Trail. I already got a cool pic of my Jeep. If you're wondering what a toadstool is, it's a spire-like feature with a boulder perched atop, like a mushroom or a toadstool. It forms when softer rock erodes away, leaving a column sheltered from wind and water. And this route ahead leads to an area where conditions were right for toadstool development. Let's find some toadstools. Not even to the toadstools, and this is still pretty cool to see all the layers of rock. And like a little bridge. Found a toadstool. Really cool, all the different colors. You got like white sand, and then the red, and then the tan. Really cool. The baby toadstool up there. Looks like there's some mini ones over here. Gotta go get some pics. These ones kind of look like someone just put a rock on there. But I don't think that's the case, because do you think someone put this giant rock on this one? I don't think so. Just must be a different type of rock where it doesn't erode as fast. Cool. Nah, that one's not really that accurate. More like this. More like that one. Really cool. Look at that. It almost looks like snow up there. It's like white sand. It's like a good view coming up. Rocks are, I mean, forests are cool and all, but have you guys ever seen rocks? Those are pretty cool too. This just doesn't make sense to me. But it is so cool. Here's the end of the trail. It just kind of ends in a little cove. Be a dope place to have a fire though, that's for sure. That moment when you say morning to someone and it's not morning anymore. Stupid. Alright, made her back to the Jeep. It was 2.2 miles, but I did a little bit of extra walking around. I think it's normally 1.6. Took me an hour. But yeah, we're gonna head to White Pocket now. Airing down. I didn't realize that this part of the road was also unpaved. So I got like 21 miles to get to the one trail that gets me on White Pocket Trail. I don't know, but I'll try and show you guys. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought this route was paved, but I think this is gravel until here. And then once I get on House Rock Road, then I think it gets, well, I think that's still gravel, but then this turns into some deep sand, so yeah. I'll just air down now since I'm already on dirt, might as well. This is crazy. These mountains are amazing. Alright, we're heading back into Arizona. State line. I believe there's a state line campground somewhere around here too. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We gotta go south some, and then go east, and then go back north. But state line campground must be that way. Half tempted to just camp right here, but we're gonna keep going. I marked it though for later, if I ever come back. Alright y'all, I think I'm gonna make it my goal to buy a drone at 1,000 subscribers. So if you wanna see some cool drone footage, I would hit that sub button. But yeah, that's something I want. After seeing Kevin and Jen's drone and how cool it was, it makes me want one. And plus it would be perfect for like driving right now. See the surroundings, but yeah, 1,000 subs, I'll buy a drone. Scout's honor, even though I wasn't a scout. Alright, looks like we're on Pine Tree Road. And then we're gonna be getting on White Pocket Road here in a minute, and that one's the 5 out of 10 sandy stuff, so this is pretty mild. Just some whoops. Alright, we officially on White Pocket now. So you can tell it's a little bit more sandy, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. I got this other Jeep ahead of me in case we get stuck. I guess we can pull each other out, but yeah, cool. Fun trail. It's not really hard at all right now. Yeah, I could see the sand getting, you know, deep if it's been super dry, but I think they got snow not too long ago. I mean, I don't see any on the ground, but it doesn't seem super soft anyway. And there hasn't been any like steep hills or nothing yet, so yeah, we'll keep going. This looks like a pretty cool spot, but I'm gonna go a little bit further. I just walked it and I shouldn't have any problems getting out. There's a little bit of a sandy incline, but we're gonna try it. All right, see you down there. Well, y'all, here she is. And there's this little like ledge, and then a spot I can have my fire. But yeah, it's like almost 3, I want to say. Yeah, 2:41. So I think I'll save the hiking for the morning. I think it's over there that you hike, but I'm just gonna chillax tonight, enjoy the beautiful weather. It's like 61 degrees right now. But yeah, really cool spot. Hopefully I can get out here tomorrow. There's this little that's nothing though. It should be fine. But yeah, I almost got it level too, which is, this is all kind of slanted, so this is awesome though. And I got service. Alright, also get this. My Polaroid has been acting up lately, and I figured out that if you have it plugged in, charging, that it takes pictures, otherwise it doesn't. But I had my Polaroid plugged into my Jackery. I was holding my Jackery while also taking the picture. But it actually kind of turned out, so. Kind of cool. I guess if I need to take any cool pictures with my Polaroid, I just gotta bring my freaking 20-pound Jackery with me everywhere, but at least it worked. I don't know. Set up my free table. I'm gonna cook on that tonight. But yeah, I don't know when this time lapse shut off, but this is it all set up. Pretty epic. My ladder's a little kitty wampus. There was not a flat spot right there, so I just got to be careful. Try not to take too many trips down tonight. Break out the new plates. Look at my new table. Coming in handy already. I don't know why someone threw it away. It works. You can't like fold it up all the way, I guess. That's the only thing, but whatever. I'll take it. Blueberry. Yum yum. Gonna chop some wood. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
What's a decent sized animal with 4 prints? I'm just walking around. Sun's about to go down. Just checking around my campsite. Lots of animal tracks though. Might see something tonight. There's like these cracks in the rocks. It's like a big puzzle piece. Pretty cool. I don't know, I'm walking around. My Jeep's over there. If you could see it. Yeah. Going on an adventure. Oh, there's some red ones. That's cool.
Feet up on the dash and the calling open road. Road trip classics on the radio. With your hand tied in mine, there's no such thing as time.
Ooh, alright. It's getting cold. It's almost down. I gotta make it over there. Hopefully there isn't a bear that's, you know, claim my spot, but I don't see nothing. That was cool though. Yeah, let's get back to the Jeep and get a fire going, because I'm chilly. As you can tell by the snow, it is cold here. Oh, it's like perfect. Perfect snowball weather. Man, that wood sure lit fast. I don't know how that happened. Alright, got her going. Let's have a good night. There's coyotes off back where I was sitting for the sunset. But I'm gonna man it out. I still got some wood left, so yeah, I should be fine. Good morning. It's 9:22. Slept in again, but waiting for it to warm up. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, let's get everything packed up, and then I gotta go do some hiking on the White Pocket. So yeah, also gonna probably eat some chili up this morning as well. Had to use a new tank finally. I haven't ran out in probably 20 cooking sessions. Warming up some chili. Alright, let's get packed up. And then I'm gonna drive up closer to the trailhead to start my hike.
We can go anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, there's no place we can't go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone with you. With you. Some life
All right, here's the little hill that I was worried about last night. Doesn't look that big on camera, but it's got a little bit of incline and it's all deep sand, so let's see if we can do her. Oh yeah, no problems. I think it helps my tires are cold, so they're even a little bit lower, like the one's 13. Little bumpy too. All right, parked at the trailhead. I'm doing White Pocket Trail. Says it's 1.2 miles. But I think you can also just like kind of go off a little bit and walk on the rocks. Yeah guys, after the first 0.16 miles, there isn't really a trail. It's just rocks. Yeah, this is kind of like the free wave hike that you need the permit for. I tried to apply for the permit, like the daily one. You have to apply for it, and then if you get it, you got to go pick it up the next day, and then you can do the hike the day after that. But they only select like 16 or something daily permits, so didn't get her, but yeah, I was still able to come do this. You just got to do some off-roading to get here, but yeah, this is really cool. Whoa, look at this. That is so cool. This is so cool. Guys, it is so quiet here and peaceful. You have no idea. Just because it's way out in the middle of nowhere where there's no highways even. You do hear planes every now and then, and other than that, birds. But it's so quiet. If you need some peace and quiet, you need to come out here. Feel like I'm walking on the moon right now. Wonder if I could jump higher. You know, might have been a little higher than normal. Now this would make a dope hot tub spot. Just fill that with water. And yeah, out in the middle of nowhere. There is just a dabble of water in here, so there was water here. Let's see. Oh, there's another pool. I found water, guys. Well, ice. Way up here. It gets enough shade, I think, from these rocks. It's kind of cool down there. It's like a little dome or pyramid. And then we got Thor's hammer up here. Doesn't really look like a hammer from this side. Can you guess what this one's called? The tree. Just out here in the middle of the rocks, no big deal. There's a couple more over here, but this is like the biggest one here. Pretty cool. I think that's pretty much it though. So I'm gonna start heading back to the Jeep. And yeah, we'll get back on the White Pocket route and into the sandy abyss. Do you guys think these are like some fossils of some kind? Gotta be, don't it? Made it back to the Jeep. It was like 1.6 miles that I did, but yeah, I think I've seen pretty much all you could see, so it was definitely cool. Oh, I need to dump the sand out of my boots. Alright, now it's time for my Gladiator to do some walking in the sand. I want to keep track of how long it takes to do the White Pocket route. So it's 11:46 about when I left, so we'll see what it is when I get there.
This life is not the same when we're apart. If you follow me tonight, I'll walk with you for life, and we can go anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, there's no place we can't go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone with you. With you.
You know what I learned is let your suspension take some of these hits, because yesterday I was zip a seatbelt. So yesterday I was taking it slow because there was a Jeep in front of me and he was going slow. Today I've been cruising along and it's been a much smoother ride. Like, yeah, it's so much smoother. I learned that my suspension can take some hits. You know, the sand's super soft, so if you're going faster, you aren't digging in as much. So, yeah, makes it a lot more fun too.
Old ass dumps, we be pressing shit, really pulling up at 10 o'clock. With a zipper. They say she taking on the face. Sarah France hit me with a bitch. Stop the foolishness. Pops telling me get a job.
All right, it's 12:20. So that was what, 35 minutes? Not bad. I was going a little faster that time, but check out this oil rig thing going. I mean, it looks like an abandoned place, but it's all gated off, no trespassing, but that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna head on Pine Tree Road now, get on House Rock Road, and go south. I came from the north, but I'm gonna try and go south. We on House Rock Road now. Gonna head to 89. I think. I don't really know. I think there's a highway here somewhere. Cool views up there though. So this is Vermilion Cliffs up here. This is the Condor viewing area. Should see if I could see some through this little telescope thing. That's how big those condors are. 114 inches. That's crazy. That's like more than double a red-tailed hawk. Let's keep going. What up? We filling up the tires. Made it to pavement. Looks like we got a loop around. I don't really have service right now, but it looks like we gotta go obviously around the Grand Canyon. So we gotta go back up to like where Navajo Bridge is. I think it's called like Marble Canyon or something. And we'll check that out. That's some good lighting. I'm like 99% sure I went through here on the way to Moab. I'm 99% sure I stopped and took a picture of my Jeep right there, which would be cool. Yeah, I'll try and find a picture of it if I can. Alright, we made it to Navajo Bridge. Gonna check this out. Hey guys, no jumping from the bridge. I don't know if you'd make it. This is going over the Colorado River though. I don't like that it's making noise. That water's so green. Pretty epic. Well, y'all, I think this is a good place of any to end the video. But I want to appreciate you guys for watching. This has been White Pocket, and then ended up here at Navajo Bridge. Also checking out the Vermilion Cliffs. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'm actually gonna start it right now. I'm gonna camp one more night. I've camped 4 nights now, so one more. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it there before sunset, but stay tuned. It'll be a surprise where I'm going. I don't really even know yet, but yeah, appreciate y'all. Hit that sub button if you haven't. Trying to get to 1,000 subs, so yeah, let's make it happen.